Hey folks, so let's talk about the magical world of Windows 11 Copilot. Well, fear no more, because Windows 11 Copilot is here to save the day. But if Copilot gets in your way for some reason, we will tell you how to disable it. Now let's spice things up even more. Passkeys. Sounds like something out of a spy movie, doesn't it? Well, in the tech world, passkeys are just fancy words for passwords. But hey, why use a boring old password when you can have a secret passkey? It's like having your own secret agent protecting your computer. But wait, there's more. Free cloud storage. Who doesn't love free stuff, especially when it's something as cool as cloud storage? It's like having your own personal storage unit in the sky. Say goodbye to those pesky hard drives taking up all your precious space. With free cloud storage, you can store all your cat pictures and funny memes without a worry in the world. So there you have it, my friends. Windows 11, Copilot, Passkeys, and free cloud storage. It's a tech lover's dream come true. Now go forth and conquer the digital world with a big smile on your face.
Microsoft announced that they will be putting Copilot in Windows 11 for all users. There are some that may not want to use it, and here's what you do to disable Copilot in Windows 11. You're going to open your Settings app, click on Personalization, click on the Taskbar tab. Under the Taskbar Items section, you can turn off the Copilot toggle switch. Once you disable Copilot, the Copilot button will be removed from the taskbar. You can re-enable Copilot at any time by following the same steps and then turn the toggle switch back on. So that's what you need to do if you don't want a Copilot in your Windows 11, which has been announced to be released on September 26, 2023, so it may be there by the time you hear this broadcast. Passkeys are the future of authentication. Passkeys are a form of authentication that can be used to replace traditional passwords. Unlike passwords, which are typically a combination of characters that users must remember, passkeys are cryptographic keys that are stored on a user's device or securely managed by a service provider. Passkeys offer several advantages over passwords, including stronger security and convenience. So here's how passkeys work and how they can replace passwords. 1. Cryptographic keys. Passkeys are cryptographic keys that are used for authentication. They are generated using advanced encryption algorithms and are typically longer and more complex than traditional passwords. These keys are securely stored on the user's device or managed by a trusted service provider. 2. Public key cryptography. Passkeys often use public key cryptography, which involves a pair of keys, a public key and a private key. The public key is shared with the service provider, while the private key remains securely stored on the user's device. When authentication is required, the user's device uses the private key to sign a piece of data, which can be verified by the service provider using the corresponding public key. 3. Elimination of password-related risks. Passkeys eliminate many of the risks associated with traditional passwords. Since passkeys are cryptographic keys, they are not vulnerable to common password-based attacks such as phishing, brute force attacks, or password database breaches. Additionally, passkeys are typically stored on a user's device and are not transmitted over the network, further reducing the risk of interception or compromise. 4. Biometric and hardware-based authentication. Passkeys can leverage biometric authentication such as fingerprint or facial recognition to enhance security and convenience. By combining the unique biometric data of a user with the passkey stored on their device, strong multi-factor authentication can be achieved. Passkeys can also be tied to specific hardware components, such as a secure element or a trusted platform module, abbreviated TPM, which adds an additional layer of security. And 5. Convenience and user experience. Passkeys can offer a more seamless and user-friendly authentication experience. Since passkeys are stored on the user's device, there's no need to remember complex passwords or repeatedly enter them. Authentication can be done with a simple action, such as a fingerprint scan or a face recognition scan. This not only improves convenience, but also reduces the burden of password management for users. And while passkeys offer several advantages over traditional passwords, Their adoption and widespread use depends on various factors, including industry standards, infrastructure support, and user acceptance. And it's important to note that passkeys are not a universal solution and may not be suitable for all scenarios or user preferences. But they are currently rolling out, and most industry experts expect them to be common use within a couple of years' time. Today, let's talk about cloud storage and some of the providers that give you some free options. Google Drive gives you 15 gigabytes. Microsoft OneDrive gives you 5 gigabytes. Apple's iCloud Drive gives you 5 gigabytes. Dropbox gives you 2 gigabytes. Box gives you 10 gigabytes. pCloud gives you 10 gigabytes. And Mega, a lesser-known company, offers 20 gigabytes. And as you can see, Mega offers the most free storage, followed by Google Drive, and then Microsoft's OneDrive. The other three vendors offer 10 gigabytes or less of free storage. It's important to note that some of these vendors offer ways to increase your free storage space. For example, Google Drive offers an additional 1 gigabyte of free storage if you complete a security checkup. Mega offers an additional 5 gigabytes of free storage for each friend you refer who signs up for a Mega account. When choosing a free cloud storage provider, it is important to consider your needs. If you need a lot of storage space, Mega is a good option. If you are looking for a provider that offers good integration with other Google products, Google Drive is a good choice. And if you are already using other Apple products, iCloud is a good option, and OneDrive for Microsoft users. Ultimately, the best free cloud storage provider for you will depend on your individual needs and preferences. Here are some other tips. Consider how much storage space you're going to actually require. If you have large files or need to store a substantial amount of data, again, providers like Mega, Google Drive, or pCloud may be ideal with their generous free storage offerings. Then you'll consider integration. If you use other services or products from a particular brand, it may be beneficial to choose a cloud storage provider that integrates well with them. Again, going back to Google Drive for Google users, and the other vendors like Apple and Microsoft and their particular products. If you collaborate with others and you work on projects that require collaboration features, consider providers like Google Drive or Dropbox that offer easy file sharing and real-time collaboration tools. And Microsoft has been improving their OneDrive option recently, so you may stay with them if that's your vendor of choice. Always consider security. Check the security measures offered by each provider to ensure your data is protected. Look for features like two-factor authentication and encryption to keep your files safe. Then look at the accessibility features. Consider how you plan to access your files. Some providers offer desktop applications that synchronize files across devices, while others have mobile apps for easy access on the go. Determine which method aligns with your needs. And you can look for additional features that may be useful to you, such as file versioning, automatic backups, or advanced file searching capabilities. These features can enhance your overall experience and productivity. Once you have assessed your specific needs and preferences, you can make an informed decision about the best free cloud storage provider for you. And again, remember, it's always a good idea to periodically review your storage requirements and consider upgrading to a paid plan if needed.
In this episode, we explored Windows 11 Copilot settings, Passkeys, and exciting cloud storage options for free. Thank you for joining us on Tech Brewed, your go-to podcast for all things tech news and creative technology topics. We can't wait to have you back for our next episode, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button and stay in the loop.